Let's make it a good day.
Coming up today, the rumors are true for the first time ever. There is a mid-season Bachelorette switcheroo, and the new Bachelorette is spilling the deets.
I bet we've been together for a million years.
Then the Keatons are back. Find out how you can check out the Family Ties reunion. Long live Alex P. Keaton. And from Holiday Wars on Food Network, Maddie Carlos joins us live with the recipe for her cake baking success. Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah.
Happy Friday, everyone. We are live from our studios in the Twin Cities. There's our virtual audience, Kathleen, Renee, Monica, and Patty, welcoming you to the show in what has felt like a month. This week has felt like a month, but we're here, we're alive, and we're well. And she's beautiful. Please welcome my sister from another mister, my good friend, Miss Kendall. Good morning, Kendall.
Good morning. Hi, everybody.
Doesn't it go? Doesn't it feel? I had to ask several people yesterday what day it was.
I've been doing that too.
This week has felt like an entire month. Is it Friday? Are we sure? Jeff, can you check on that for me, please? It is Friday. We got confirmation it's Friday.
Unpaid researcher Phil also just chimed in. He said he thinks it's Friday too.
He's been fired. Remember, he's been
Oh,
fired.
I forgot. I should tell. Someone should tell him.
We fired unpaid researcher Phil Jones. We actually, we were flooded with applications, and I'm not kidding. We actually, a very sincere woman. We got three really. We got, but this really sweet woman goes, "How can I apply for the unpaid researcher job?"
Oh.
And I thought, like, sincerely, how sweet is that?
Bless your heart.
But, you know, he's gone, though. We got rid of Phil. We didn't get rid of them. Please say hello to our virtual audience. As I said, please welcome Kathleen, Renee, Monica, and Patty. Kathleen, I'm going to begin with you this morning. You know I love the dogs. Introduce us to who's behind you. What are we looking at there, Kathleen?
This is our 12-year-old Minnow. He's a Chinook. They're a rare breed sled dog. Oh. And then this is FTV, which stands for Fluffy the Vampire, and she is a Labrador.
Okay, I couldn't love you. I couldn't love you any more than I already did. I mean, first of all, have you been sledding recently, Kathleen?
Not recently. I'm happy to have 70s. I'd rather be in this than snow.
Absolutely. Let's say hi to Monica. Hi, Monica.
Hi.
Sweetie, where are you calling? Where are you zooming in from?
Columbia Heights.
Oh, beautiful Columbia Heights. Well, welcome to the show. Let's go down to the bottom left square. It's Patricia. Hi, Patricia.
Hi, Jason.
Hi, sweetie. Hi. Where are you zooming in from?
From Duluth, and you know, we love you here in Duluth.
Oh, no. You have no idea. The love that you may have for me, Kendall and I love that city 50 times. We love you guys. You are so... that's, as they say, my papa used to say, y'all are good people. Y'all are just good people up there in Duluth. So thank you for being here. And finally, hi, Renee.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
Good. Where are you zooming in from?
I am in Farmington.
Oh, we are all over the state today. I love it. Well, they're going to be checking in. I'll be checking in with them through the hot dish all morning long. We both have something in common today. Now, look, I know it's been a hard week. That's why I'm glad we have the show. We're going to cheer you up. Get off Twitter for like an hour. Get off Twitter. Seriously, I have to tell myself, stop watching. Just keep it here for an hour. If anything changes, we'll let you know. In the meantime, I have good news.
What?
The Starbucks holiday cups are here. That's right. And I think, a couple years ago, people like to get outraged about everything. Okay. Remember a couple years ago, people were outraged about the cups. I don't think this will pee anybody off. They're generic. I mean, I think they're supposed to look like old vintage wrapping paper.
They're really cute. I have a PSA for our lovely people.
Yeah.
Jason Show special. No, it's not. Starbucks put this out. But if you get a holiday drink today, you get one of these like reusable cups.
Yeah.
With it. And so, by the way, you have to ask though. I had to ask. I was like, hi, do I get my reusable cup? They're like, oh yeah, sure. I ordered 3 drinks so I could get 3 cups.
Oh, wow. I wouldn't say that out loud. I think that's illegal.
Oh, well, I handed them out.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. But anyway, this gets me in a good mood. This puts me in the spirit. And you know what that means? This weekend, I'm decorating.
Yay,
I'm decorating. I'm done. Pottery Barn has a sale. I already told Colin, hide the credit cards. I'm buying everything.
Jace, I forgot to tell you. Target has stags again this year.
Okay, see, now you're causing trouble.
I know.
Because I'm gonna have to get a loan or something because I'm gonna just be buying. I'm so excited. I'm decorating. I'll give you pictures on Monday. Yes. But right now, let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Here we go. No, but seriously, 75% off stuff at Pottery Barn. I'm very excited.
Are you serious? Like everything?
I don't know about everything, but some things. Let's get started. It's official. We have a new Bachelorette. Yeah, we don't have a new president. We don't know who the president is, but we have a new Bachelorette. We don't know yet, right? We don't know who it is. It's
Steve Kornacki.
Steve Kornacki. You know what? Let's just have Steve Kornacki be the president. How about that? You know what? That'll just have Kornacki maybe just for like a year, until we can get our act together, and then do another one.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have a new Bachelorette, everybody. Claire and Dale, they ran off into the sunset last night, and ABC replaced her with Tayshia. Now, Tayshia chatted with Jimmy Kimmel about the last-minute switch last night. Look at this.
So you went, and then you were quarantined in the hotel?
Yeah.
For how long?
Honestly, too long.
Now, you keep saying honestly, which makes me think you're lying at every answer to every question. So you're in the same hotel with all these guys, but you're not allowed to see any of them.
Absolutely. I mean, honestly, when the Bachelor called, don't come off it. You know what I mean?
Yeah?
They literally, oh God, I said honestly.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're very honest.
I am. But it's like the Secret Service or something like that. Everything is very stealthy. They have walkies like 214. She's walking down the hallway. Like nobody sees anybody. You know what I mean?
I used to live right near that hotel. It's not that big. I mean, I think it would be hard to not run into, even just going to get something to eat. Did you have to eat every meal in your hotel room?
Yeah.
Really?
Room service, baby.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
This sounds absolutely terrible, I have to say. And then the hotel room you were
Yeah, it sounds horrible. I feel so bad for her. This is the first time a Bachelor or Bachelorette has ever been replaced mid-season. Shocking. Producer Ted's going to recap the very dramatic episode a little bit later in the show. He was on fire. Okay, I don't know how many of you are on the Twitters. Ted was on fire last night on Twitter.
Fire.
It was like Kornacki on the big board. He was just firing off tweets left and right. What do you think of this?
Well, I think it's great that they replaced Claire because and Tayshia's fantastic. I also think that the Bachelor and Bachelorette probably should have replaced old Bachelors like mid-season many times. So hey, good for them to finally try
Juan
it
Pablo. I'm sorry.
Thank
That came
you.
out. I have allergies. Let's talk to our audience. Monica, do you watch The Bachelorette or Bachelor or any of these stupid shows?
No, I don't. Sorry.
No, I'm glad. No, it makes me like you a little bit more. Kathleen, how about you?
I do not. I live vicariously through your show to get all the updates.
Oh, that'll make Ted's day right there. Patricia,
I know.
Can we go 3 for 3?
No, I do. I watch it all.
Okay.
And at the end of the show, I always say, well, that's an hour or two I can't get back.
God,
But I still watch.
I love all of you. I'm loving the ladies today. Renee, do you watch any of The Bachelor or Bachelorette?
I turn it on and then I do chores around the house and I just make sure I get back to see the end when people get eliminated.
You know what? That's perfect. That's basically what Ted does too. So it's the same. That's what he does during Hallmark movies. That's the conspiracy theory.
Yeah, it's fantastic
you,
laundry
ladies.
folding TV.
Yeah.
Like,
It is. It's just to have it in the background. You don't need to follow every detail.
No.
Like Renee said, wait till the end, see who goes home, see who cries, and then go to bed.
No, if you have to rewind it, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Next in the dish, the rich and famous are known for having pretty elaborate security systems at their houses. But Christine from Selling Sunset may have taken things to a different level. On the most recent episode of MTV Cribs, she invited viewers into her home, which includes a styling room, a game room, home cinema, and a tiger. I'm not kidding. Having an endangered animal as a pet is against California law. Her publicist had to, Lucy, you have some splaining to do, had to do some damage control. They said that the tiger was just used as an embellishment as part of the storyline for MTV and was permitted by the LA Department of Animal Services. Okay. An embellishment is a $30 pillow you get at the Crate and Barrel. An embellishment is not a tiger.
Full on.
That's not an embellishment. What a stupid excuse. What a stupid PR statement. Y'all knew what you were doing. I mean, come on, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Well, it's interesting because what I've read, this is only what I've read, is that the PR is saying this. This was just a funny thing we did.
It's not funny.
But Christina's been like, oh yeah, and she just keeps going on and on about it. Like she can't stop talking about it. It's like
wild animals are not knickknacks.
Endangered species,
yeah,
come on.
I mean, they're not for you to be like, oh look, a throw. No. They can be dangerous, and they're endangered.
Right.
And they can be dangerous. Hashtag Siegfried and Roy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
hello, Tiger King. Did you not watch all the people who had things happen to them? Just
Well, those are a lot of hashtags there, but anyway. We have a lot more to come. Go get another cup of coffee, get the tigers out of the house, and we'll be back right after this.
More hot dish, more fun. Coming up next, what do we do, baby, without us? I'm not even going to try to sing, but we're going back to the 80s with the Keatons. Details on the Family Ties reunion. Then another list, this time ranking the so-called top Christmas movies of all time. Yeah, we'll be the judge of that. And she's on the Food Network's Holiday Wars, but she's stopping here as well. Maddie Carlos will join us live with the recipe for her success. Grab some more cookies, because we'll be back right after this.
Hey, David, I know last time you were talking about The Bachelor, I think. Have you been watching The Bachelorette? Because
watched a couple.
Big things are happening. Very big things.
Yeah, I saw that. I guess it's working fast this year, huh? It's like a sped up version of it.
Yes, I think our attention span is getting shorter or something. But yeah, so you're aware of what happened with Claire. She found love, and then she left.
Yeah, I'm aware. What do you think of that, Jimmy? How do you feel?
Well, on one hand, it's the only maybe honest reaction we've ever had on the show. I mean, it doesn't make sense if you know which guy you like to go through and, you know, mow your way through all the rest of the guys. But on the other hand, we got a show to do.
Yeah. I wish I could tell you. I mean, you know, you need a reality TV star to figure this out, and I think I know one is going to become available pretty soon.
David Duchovny with Kimmel last night. Talk about The Bachelor, the virtual audience there. Yeah, it's shocking, The Bachelorette. Shocking. We need a diversion. You know, we really do. We need something to take our minds off Twitter. So if The Bachelorette's going to do it for us, The Bachelorette's going to do it for us.
Right? And at least it's Tayshia. She's beautiful and lovely.
She is lovely. More late night. Leslie Jones is on with Seth Meyers. She is in the upcoming Coming to America 2. Who knew that? We didn't know that. And she talked about what it was like to be on set. Look at this.
It was insane. Seth, I'm going to tell you, we was all in costume and we was ready to do the first scene. And when Eddie came in full, just full Hakeem, and it was like surreal. It felt like we were back in the movie. That's what it felt like, because he literally looks the same. And when he walked in, he had on the same. All of us at that time got like chills. We got chills. It's a really good movie too.
So exciting.
Coming to America 2 is going to be released in December on Amazon Prime, which is getting. They got Borat 2. They got this. I am so looking forward to this. I loved the first one. Our buddy Louis Anderson is returning. A good reason enough to watch it. Have you ever seen the first Coming to America?
I've seen parts of it when it's been on TV.
It's so good.
It is funny though.
And can I give a shout out to Leslie too? She's doing a great job on Supermarket Sweep. I love that show so much. She's, you know, she even admitted she was really hyper in the first couple episodes. She's getting, well, you know what? It takes a while. You can't, no hate on her, because it's hosting a brand new thing. You got to get used to it. But I love it. That's another great distraction. If you haven't seen it, go to abc.com or on Comcast or whatever and do the on-demand episodes. It's a nice hour diversion.
Well, can you imagine her, like, now that we know she's in the movie, like she with Eddie Murphy? Like, that
hysterical.
like level of like,
Yeah, and then her Netflix special too, I recommended this too. Her Netflix special is so good. Laughed until my stomach hurt, yeah. Next in the dish, talk about a Friday flashback. The cast from yet another iconic 80s sitcom are reuniting, all for a good cause. Which one, you ask? This one.
And there ain't no nothing we can't love each other through. What would we do, baby, without us? Sha-la-la-la.
That's right. That's my favorite part.
Sha-la-la-la.
Oh, look, there's the closing credits. Oh, this was right about when I had to go to bed. Anyway, almost all of the stars of Family Ties will come together Tuesday night to raise money for the Actors Fund. It helps those in the artistic community pay rent, buy groceries, etc. Michael J. Fox, Meredith Baxter, no longer Bernie, Michael Gross, and the rest of the cast will be there, except for Justine Bateman, who played Mallory. What is she doing?
She busy, girl.
Is she on Instagram? Let me see if she's on Instagram. Because what are you doing? You're busy?
I think she's busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can watch it. You can watch the whole thing on starsinthehouse.com. Mark Price who played Skippy, is going to be there. Nick, Mallory's boyfriend, was a huge hit on NBC. Let's go to our audience. Ladies, just show of hands, who watched Family Ties? Wasn't it good? Kathleen, wasn't it such a good show?
It was. It warmed your heart.
It did. You wanted to be in that family, and especially in the 80s, because and it was so great. You had kind of the hippie parents of the 60s and 70s raising a Reagan Republican, which was such a great premise of the 80s, right, Monica? It encapsulated the 80s.
Yep. It was a great show.
It was so good. It was so good. Yeah, if you ever see it, Kendall, you can see some of them on demand. Mm-hmm. It was one of NBC's biggest hits. It was the 80s, and it turned Michael J. Fox into a superstar. I mean, without that, he wouldn't have been in Back to the Future. He actually had to get permission from Family Ties,
really?
NBC, in order to do Back to the Future. They rejected him the first time, and then he went back and begged. He's like, I really want to do this. And they had another actor come in. Eric Stoltz did Back to the Future. They shot scenes with Eric Stoltz.
Oh, that stinks to be Eric Stoltz.
Oh, yeah, there's footage available. If you on the YouTube, you can see Eric Stoltz as Marty McFly.
Eric Stoltz?
Eric Stoltz, go ahead and Google him, sweetie. Okay. It's fine. It'll take too long to explain who he is.
Okay.
We only have, what time is it? We have 40 more minutes. Next, love is in the air in Hollywood, proving it's never too late to find love. Speaking of the 80s, I love this story. Patrick Duffy and former actress from Happy Days, Linda Pearl. Remember, Linda was on the final seasons of Happy Days as Fonzie's girlfriend. They are officially an item. Patrick was married for almost 50 years before his wife died in 2017. He and Linda have been friends for years, but they reconnected during the pandemic. They were on a text chain, and then with a group of friends, and then the text chain got whittled down to just the two of them. He says he drove 20 hours one night to see her, knocked on her door, and they've been together ever since.
That makes my heart so happy.
Yeah, he drove
so
down.
Sweet.
He's like, I'm going to come down and see you, and he drove. And and he goes, I watched his interview with People Magazine. He said he never thought that he would find love again because his love story with his wife was so real. She was, it caused a little bit of a stir in the 80s because Patrick was considerably younger than his wife. And people are like, ooh, what? An older woman, younger man? It's like, settle down. But they were, and their love story was so interesting because she also was a big support system for him, especially during his days on Dallas. She was the one, the whole it's been a dream, they killed him off, and then he came back in a shower and it was all a dream. It was her idea. They were all in a hot tub with Larry Hagman, and Patrick's like, they want to bring me back. And Larry goes, yep, come back. And his wife goes, well, the only way they can bring you back is if the whole year was a nightmare. And that started the conversation, yeah.
Well, I just really like this story just because so much in our culture, it's all about the young people. You always find love when you're young. And to see that, no, that's really not the case with real life people too. It's not just movies.
You can find love at any age, at any age.
Yep.
Next in the dish, we all need more emojis in our lives, right? Well, Apple has released more options, including wider selections of food like tamales, bubble tea, fondue. Oh, yeah. There are 117 new emojis. They're available on Apple's latest update, and it includes more options of men and women in suits and veils. And my favorite is the Russian nesting doll, a Marushka doll. I love that.
I see it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's also a beaver, Saw that. A panda.
Are those lungs?
I think, yeah, lungs and a heart. And then a green olive for your martinis.
Oh, thank God. That was necessary for sure.
And I love it. And they show a guy, like a single guy holding a baby.
Yeah, I was looking at those too. I can't see it that far
For
away
all the single dads out there. Yeah. Jeff is like, ugh, kids. Anyway, let's talk to the audience here. Renee, are you a big, like my mom used to love emojis. You know, my Aunt Char. Are you a big emoji user?
I just started dabbling with things other than a smiley face or a heart. They're kind of fun.
Get it, girl.
I get it. I know. Renee's like, I'm just gonna maybe a heart's a little too much. Just a little bit. Thank you, ladies. Do you use a lot of emojis, Kendall?
My mother also uses way more than me, but sometimes it's really fun.
Yeah.
You just like go emoji crazy.
Well, Dar used to use a lot. Now it's just a little bit, you know?
I remember that. You used to say you'd get these messages from her. And
I
like,
loved it.
straight
Oh, I
emojis.
loved it. They're so cute. Like, I'm sure I'll get one. She's watching. I'm sure I'll get one in just a little bit. But yeah.
I like them, and I like that they come out with new ones all the time, so it doesn't get stale. There was one on there with like the mustache and the eyebrows. Did you see that? With
Groucho Marx. That's a Groucho Marx smiley
I'm
face.
gonna use that one so much. What's your most used emoji?
Let me see. Which
Is
one?
it the crying face? Jeff's
Crying
is the
face?
crying face.
Mine is probably sad face for Jeff.
Oh.
The blushing smiley face, the one that goes like this.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that one.
Mine is the crying laughing.
That one, yeah.
And
then
this one.
That one. Yeah, those are probably my most used ones. All happy ones. I only send happy text messages.
Me too. Especially this is my favorite. The one
I'm
that
sorry,
goes like
Jeff.
this.
I'm sorry, Kendall. I don't mean to interrupt you. Jeff is coughing over there. I don't know. Is there a problem, Jeff? You're coughing. I said I only send nice, sweet text messages.
You know, Jason, I offered him one of these lovely drinks today, and he said no. And I think he could have used one to happy up his heart.
Yeah, he's in a good mood today. Yeah, he's in for a Friday. He's in a good mood.
He's in a good mood. Send him emojis.
Exactly. Still ahead. The rumors are true. Claire was replaced on The Bachelorette. How did it go down? Coming up in just a little bit, you're going to find out what happened to her and Dale because producer Ted has all of the dish that you want. There's our audience. We're going to take a break, everybody. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Back in a moment, everyone.
What's up?
We need to talk.
Okay.
We need to have a serious, honest, just you and me talk. Right now, the guys in the house are unhappy. They're confused. These are good guys and they're not dumb. These are smart men. They know what's going on.
Yeah.
The path we're on right now, we can't continue. What are you feeling? And be totally and completely honest with me. No.
I totally am like head over heels for Dale. He's amazing.
Can I ask you a very honest question?
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't.
Yeah.
Did you guys talk at all before the show?
Not one bit, not one word. I swear on my dad's grave, not one.
Okay. Sure. I don't know. There's just something fishy with the whole thing. I don't know. We're going to get to the bottom of it. Chris Harrison getting real with Claire last night. You know how you can tell he's getting real? He's using bleep cuss words. Did he fire her or did she just walk away on her own? Well, it was an episode like we've never seen before. The Bachelorette. Claire's out. Tayshia is in. The backup, and I don't want to call her a backup. I think she's going to be better. There's a lot to dissect, and that means it's time once again for America Loves Ted. Joining us from Bachelor headquarters / right across the studio is producer Ted. Good morning, Ted.
Good morning.
Wow, you were on fire last night, not about the election, not about Pennsylvania. You were on fire about the Bachelorette. Let's start.
It was hot.
That interaction right there, that's Chris Harrison like we've never seen before. He was bleeped twice, Ted.
We've never seen Chris Harrison bleeped before.
Do you think you fired her?
I thought at first, so when we heard about this several months ago, I thought, oh, she's just going to walk away and say, I found my guy. But he came up to her and she's like, oh, what are you doing here? And he's like, this can't continue. I think the higher ups, the Sheila Olivers of the world said, we're not going to do a show like this for 7 more episodes.
Yeah.
I can't watch this.
Yeah, the higher ups.
Bring in the next one.
Exactly. The Sheila Olivers, the general managers that say, you know what? This crap isn't going to continue.
Nope.
You're done. Okay, so what happened to her and Dale then? Did we get any resolution with that?
So what happened was, keep in mind, they have never gone on a one-on-one date.
Wait. Claire and Dale, the 2 people that are allegedly so in love, they've never gone out on a...
No.
Okay.
They've just like cocktail makeouts. But they love each other, okay? So they go on this, basically, they jump to the fantasy suite is what this is.
Yeah.
They have this dinner, they talk about, I don't know, they don't know anything about each other, so they just talk about their families and stuff. And then they go into the villa, and...
So is the fact that they haven't gone on a date by themselves, is that probably one of the reasons? Because Chris Harrison's aware, the producers are aware of what's happening with all of the cameras. Is that why he's questioning? Because I found it odd that he was like, did you guys plan this before the show even started? Is that part of the reason that he's suspicious?
Because this can't possibly, this can't be real. Like, they have not had enough time to be like, we are getting married.
Yeah. That's a big step without any alone dates. Okay, so we saw that interaction. So Chris came back to the cast. What happened?
So she has her night with Dale, and she's over the moon. And then Chris Harrison has another sit down with her. Leo, roll it.
But you've fallen in love. Like the goal was, fall in love, find the man of your dreams. You've done it.
Yeah. What do we do? What do we do?
The next step? Proposal.
Oh my gosh.
That's where we're headed.
Yeah.
There are no more steps. This is it. This is the end of this part of the journey.
Mm-hmm.
And what's next is the final step. Claire is going to be waiting for you. And she's going to be waiting for a proposal.
Okay. Okay, now wait a minute.
Yes.
No, wait a minute. I haven't dated in a long time. You're single. There's a big cavernous valley between there. It's not the next logical step.
No.
What is Chris Harrison talking about?
Chris Harrison was like a guy from The Sopranos or something.
He was like a mob boss. She's
You're
going to
gonna
be waiting for you, see? And you got to get down there, you see?
There's going to be a proposal.
There's going to be a No, you don't get to decide that, Chris Harrison.
Chris Harrison basically said, Claire, you're getting engaged. Dale, you have to propose to her.
No! There's a lot of stuff that can happen in the middle. They can actually go on a date to Sizzler.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, Sizzler. There's a couple Sizzlers open, but anyway. Okay, so did they get engaged?
Of course.
They did?
Yes.
No. No.
Yes. She brought out her proposal dress, and he brought out the Neil Lane diamond that they gave him, and he got on his knee, and she pretended like she was shocked, and boom.
Oh.
She's engaged.
Ted, can you check your phone? Are they still together?
They did an Instagram Live last night.
Oh.
And it was hard to watch.
Okay. So that's a big no.
They were also on another network's morning show today.
So that means the ABC publicity department won't let them announce their breakup yet.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, let's really quickly talk about Tayshia. Poor Tayshia. Well, I mean, we get a rest of the season with her. Did she show up out of the pool?
She came out of the pool. Well, they put her into a limo, and they asked the guys. They said, "Guys, we're sorry. Claire's gone. She's breaking up with you, but we have a new Bachelorette." So they don't know who's coming in.
This is so ridiculous.
So we've got the leftover guys, but really, I mean, they were never given a shot. So
yeah.
So they're there. I think there's like 16, 17 of them. And Tayshia, you are gonna marry one of these guys.
Oh my goodness. So they have to go through the whole thing all over again, Ted?
Yeah.
The embarrassing limo crap they have to do again?
I don't think so. I think she's just going to walk in and be like, hey, guys.
Hey, let's go. Oh my.
And they're going to be like, can I steal you for a sec?
I can't. I just can't. Ted, thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
I just want to say, thank goodness he watches this and not us. I have a headache. Can you give me some ibuprofen? That gave me a headache. Still ahead, everybody, we're talking about Christmas movies. Oh, a list that I'm sure we're going to disagree with. We're going to talk about that when we come back. Back after this. That was crazy.
Before we begin, since this is Aunt Bethany's 80th Christmas, I think she should lead us in the saying of grace.
Oh, great.
What, dear? Grace! Grace! She passed away 30 years ago.
They want you to say grace. The blessing.
I love that interaction so much.
The blessing.
It wouldn't be the Christmas movie season without that scene from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Just wouldn't be the season without National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Cousin Eddie dumping out the sewage in the sewer system of the town.
With his, like, the fake collar thing. What do they call it?
Dickie.
Those turtle. Thank you,
It's
the
a little
Dickie.
Dickie. That's right. Executive producer Jeff wears those still. Welcome back. Now that November is here, many people are starting to watch Christmas movies. And a new list from USA Today names the top Christmas movies ever. Here we go. Christmas Vacation finished 6th on the list. Number 6. I don't know. Let's see the rest of the list and then I'll argue. Okay. Let's talk about number 5. The original Miracle on 34th Street with Natalie Wood. That movie came out in 1947. Yeah. Okay. Again, I want to see the list and it's the whole, and then that's fine.
Okay.
It's a classic, so probably not a surprise at number 4. Love Actually, which came out 17 years ago this year. Oh my goodness. I remember seeing it at Block E Theater, which is no longer there. For some people, it wouldn't be the holiday season without this one. I watch it every single year. I love it. I know it's like some people watch The Holiday with Cameron Diaz and Kate Winslet. This is my holiday. I have to watch Love Actually every single year.
I just do them both.
Yeah, I can do it, but I like Love Actually better. Okay. Let's go to number 3. Which one is it? Look at this.
Okay, people, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., Santa's coming to town.
Santa! Oh my God! Santa here? I know him. I know him.
He'll be here to take pictures with all the children.
Will Ferrell as Buddy the Elf.
What's your favorite color?
Okay, I can. Kendall agrees with this one on the list. Do you agree?
Yep, like that one.
Okay. I do. I don't think it's number.
I would say top 5.
It's not number 3. I would move down the 40 Miracle on 42nd. I would move those down. Buddy's not number 3. Sorry. Yeah. Now it's down to the top 2. Coming in at number 2, Frank Capra's It's a Wonderful Life from 1946. Many consider it the Citizen Kane of Christmas movies. Okay, sure, I guess. I don't love it. I've seen it maybe 3 times. I don't watch it every year like some people. It's all right.
It's a classic, but I would say top 10 for me, not top 5 even.
Yeah. So time for number 1. Any guesses, Kendall? Any guesses?
No, I'm mad.
Oh, wow. Well, she obviously knows. Let's look. Number 1.
For a couple of hours out of the whole year, we are the people that we always hoped we would be. It's a miracle. It's really a sort of a miracle because it happens every Christmas Eve. And if you waste that miracle...
Bill Murray in Scrooged from 1988. USA Today says the movie is pitch perfect and timeless. What? That's number 1?
That movie's terrible.
Okay, well now, we're gonna need a cutter mic. I mean, it's not terrible, my dear friend.
It's my husband's favorite Christmas movie, and he's a Scrooge. I love him. No, he just loves Bill Murray. But
Kendall, you do know people can hear you.
Oh.
Yeah, your husband can hear you. Yeah. No, it's fine. It's an okay movie.
Yeah.
But it's not number 1. What are they? No, not under any type of circumstances. Well, you may be wondering where some other movies ranked. Home Alone finished 19th.
Okay.
What? What? For some reason, Lethal Weapon, what was that voice that she just did? What was that? Okay. Is that what you did when your dad was shooting snakes in the tire swing?
They cut my mic.
Okay, yeah. For some reason, Lethal Weapon finished ahead of Home Alone.
This is the worst list ever.
Is there a rodent biting you or something? What is happening over there? What is up with the people of USA Today?
I don't know.
Lethal Weapon is ahead of Home Alone?
There were so many on that list I've never even heard of, and I love Christmas
To
movies.
quote Steel Magnolias, are you high, Clarice? A Christmas Story is number 10. That's lower than Die Hard, which ranks number 7. That's ridiculous. Die Hard is ranked better than A Christmas Story.
It's ridiculous.
Everybody that was responsible for that list should be fired.
They should all be fired because these didn't even make the list. The Holiday didn't make the list, top 20. The Grinch, not even the original. Charlie Brown's Christmas, The Santa Claus. Jason, I'm gonna have a heart attack. I think it's because I had so much coffee, but I'm.
Well, hold on a minute. I'm just canceling my subscription to USA Today. There we go. Still ahead. We've got a local contestant on a new Food Network show. We're chatting with Maddie Carlos when we come back. Back after this. That's scandalous. Die Hard, ranked higher? No.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day.
Little Jake Hop there. I love it. Welcome back. Our first guest is only in her 20s, but has been making out-of-this-world cakes for more than 5 years, which leads the question, what were you doing in your 20s? Yeah. She's now featured on the new Food Network show, Holiday Wars. Please welcome back to our show, Maddie Carlos. Hi, Maddie. Welcome back.
Hi. Thanks for having me.
Well, no, we love you. We're rooting for you. Now, Maddie you own 2 stores. So I want to ask, we're always trying to support local businesses around here. You have Something Sweet by Maddie Lou in Coon Rapids and Macaroons by Maddie Lou at the MOA. How are things going in this climate?
It's been a crazy year, that's for sure, but things are not going too bad. I'm so thankful to have the support of my amazing community, and we've really been trying to keep things new every couple weeks at both bakeries and introducing new products all the time. And I think that's been really helping through this pandemic. Plus, even though there's a worldwide pandemic, everybody still has a birthday, so we still need cake.
Absolutely. Can I give you a compliment? I love that T-shirt. I love the logo. That is
thank you.
That is a great logo. And you own this. Correct me if I'm wrong. You do this with your mom, right?
Yes, me and my mom, Lori, we opened this bakery together 5.5 years ago now, and we've been working hard ever since.
Can I ask you with the macaroons, why? And I think maybe I don't think I asked you this last time. Why macaroons?
Well, the thing with a French macaroon is that they are very tedious and hard to make.
Yeah.
It's like, honestly, we make probably about 10,000 macaroons a week, and I've been doing this for 3.5 years at the Mall of America store now. And there are still weeks where we want to pull our hair out because these macaroons are just not turning out. If it's humid, you can't make them. If it's raining, they won't turn out. So they're very persnickety, and it takes a lot of work to get them just right. So I think we kind of capitalized on that, figured out how we could make them fast and efficient, and people love them.
Absolutely. Let's talk about Holiday Wars. How's it? I know you can't say a lot, but how's it going?
I mean, we made it past the first round, which is exciting. We got to compete in both of the competitions for episode 1. And we have another episode coming up this Sunday at 7 o'clock. So we'll see how the Blizzardly Bakers do.
Okay, so how does this work? All of these baking competitions have different formats. So what's the structure of this show like?
So the new format of Holiday Wars this year is a little bit different. And I know a lot of people have been kind of confused about it based off of reading the comments on social media. But the way they're doing it is you have to lose 3 round 1 competitions in order to be eliminated, which I honestly love because that gives you the opportunity to compete with your contestants numerous times rather than just sending people home right off the bat. So though it is a little bit confusing, I think in the long run, people are going to really like it. And I hope that they can kind of understand the new format in this second episode and get a little bit more attached to the show.
I want to ask you, usually it's something like, hey, what's your favorite thing to make? But I want to flip that a little bit. I always think about this when I watch shows like this or The Great British Bake Off. What is it for you, Maddie, that's kind of your kryptonite in the baking universe? That if Raven Simone said, okay, your next challenge is blank, what arena of the baking world sends shivers down your spine? Is there a weak spot for you?
Oh my gosh. Well, I cannot do faces to save my life. So thank goodness I had May on my team, which by the way, the teams were completely random. We did not know our teammates before we got onto the show. So that was super fun. We're working with people. We have no idea what their skill levels are. And I mean, I've tried. I can't make a face. It looks terrible when I do that. So if Raven came out and said, Maddie, you make a face on this show, I would crumble into a ball and have a panic attack because that's not my thing.
Well, everything else looks amazing. And I got to tell you, it's just so good to see local businesses doing well. And we're going to root you on. And good luck on Holiday Wars.
Thank you so much. We'll see you guys later.
Bye, Maddie. The Holiday Wars airs Sunday nights on the Food Network. I couldn't do faces either. I wouldn't be able. I was shocked. I know. Everything would look like Nailed It. We should do a Nailed It challenge on here. Like make cakes that look like each other, like a Ted cake or a Jeff cake. For our director, Tyler. He's saying no on that one. We're going to take a break, everybody. We're going to wrap up the show. Plus our gumball goodbye when we return. Welcome back. Want to say thank you to Barbara Wolf. She sent me, look at this, the original Time magazine for the Who Shot JR phenomenon in 1980. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, that was how big this thing was. It made Time magazine, the title, Who Done It? It captivated the country. Remember when that was all that would captivate us? You can stay connected. Thank you, sweetheart. You can stay connected with our show on social media. Check us out on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Just search for Jason Show TV. No, the show never stops there, does it?
Nope.
Ever, ever. We're going to take a break. When we come back, say goodbye to our audience and our little gumball goodbye next. Welcome back, everybody. Let's say goodbye to our virtual audience, Kathleen, Renee, Monica, and Patty, our fearsome foursome joining us today. Ladies, thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Show of hands, who's going to be decorating for the holidays by the end of this month? Okay, two. We're a split decision. It's all right. It's all right. You guys can come over my house and help me decorate. But sincerely, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. It is time for our gumball goodbye. Right over here is a gumball machine we stole from our creative service department. And inside, we need Twinkly. We need Leo to play like a little twinkle thing. But inside are gumballs, not really gumballs, but little tubes filled with pieces of paper. These pieces of paper are from our producer, Jeff, our executive producer, Jeff. They could be questions, life questions. They could be would you rathers. Here we go. You ready?
No.
You and I never know what this is.
I'm nervous.
The one food you hate that everyone else loves.
I already know yours.
What?
Is it cottage cheese?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, that or green peppers. It's the STD of vegetables. It just
Can you
spreads.
say that on TV?
It spreads. It's just no matter, it's infectious. It's like no matter if you pick them off, the flavor still remains.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm going to upset the green pepper people of the world, but yeah.
Yogurt. Ugh. I hate yogurt.
We may have to get Shane back. I don't know. We sincerely.
So that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Everybody loves it.
Yeah.
I loathe it entirely.
But no, do you know what I mean by green peppers? If they're accidentally on the pizza and you pick them off, the flavor still remains.
Like olives.
You can't get rid of it. You can't get rid of it with cream or spray. It's still there.
Take all your green peppers.
Monday on The Jason Show, I'm chatting with Phil Rosenthal, star of the Netflix show and travel show, Somebody Feed Phil, created Everybody Loves Raymond. Find out where he's headed for season 4. That's going to do it for us. If you're a kid that's being bullied, go out there and be yourself because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.